right, this is the Glassmith Pod Sports. I'm here with Joe, and today I'm basically gonna spew some Laker hate. You know, like let's first.
Whoa. That was out of the blue. Where did that come from? I thought we were talking sports, man.
Let's first run the easiest spot to hate on the Lakers is Bronny James.
Just how you gotta talk into the mic.
Mm.
You gotta talk right into it.
Here, pull it to you.
Boom. There we go. Is that better? Y'all hear me now? We good? There we go. There we go.
So Bronny James subject to start this off. Me and you actually in the talks we've had feel slightly different. I think nepotism is a huge part of the world, and therefore what Bronny's doing is kind of to be expected.
Yeah, but just because something's expected doesn't mean that it's right. I mean, there's a lot of people that got passed up on. There's a lot of people that could have benefited, as a Lakers fan, that could have benefited our team, our roster, that could have been a better pick. But because, he's LeBron's son.
How
he's on
would
our
you
team,
use the number 55 pick or whatever it was?
I don't know, scout, do some research, find somebody who, could be,
European.
Ben Wallace went undrafted and ended up becoming like a defensive player of the year. Like, it's possible to find like hidden gems and stuff like that, but because of that, because we drafted Bronny, we got to waste a pick.
See, I'm kind of the other hand is that you have this guy that has enough talent to be there, sort of, but that he has hyper more support than anybody else. So it's like, is his talent there naturally? No. But if he continues to work hard and he continues to have the support of the entire network that he has around him, he can succeed for a long time as a run-of-the-mill NBA player. Like, where I kind of agree with you is that he could probably never be a full, starter. Like, he's never going to, lead a championship team or be the point guard be the starting point guard.
Yeah.
But, a serviceable guy off the bench, what does it take to be that? It's nepotism anyway.
I mean, he has potential. I mean, obviously, when you're the son of an athletic freak like LeBron James, you have the potential to be anything you want to be. You could probably go to the moon if you wanted to. But Bronny James, I don't know. Just based on the performances we've seen so far, and I'll give him credit the past 2 games that he's played. He shot really well from the 3, and he plays really solid defense. But again, I think he could just really benefit. He could have benefited from doing another year, especially after going everything that he went to. Having that heart condition and having literally to relearn how to walk. It's just he needed more time, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, he could have just paced himself more, and could have came into the league a year later. But I feel like LeBron was just so focused on being able to play with his son. And I don't know. I mean, I don't even think Bronny was that focused on it. I think he was kind of just
as a Lakers fan. So you're disappointed in one way, right? Like that you could have used the pick on some more talent.
Yeah.
In another way, you get to keep LeBron. If
I don't like LeBron James. I don't want LeBron on my team. I just want to make that clear.
Tell me about this.
What? That I don't want LeBron on my team?
Yeah. So you're just.
What do you mean he's expensive and he's old? What are you talking about? What has he done for us? I mean, he won us a ring in 2020. How many years ago was that? He got rid of all of our young good players. He got rid of my favorite player, Lonzo Ball. He just traded half their roster, and now we're garbage.
Really? So in your perfect world, Bron and Bronny would be shipped off to Dallas, or they'd be doing their thing in New York City or for the Nets or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
go back to Cleveland.
I don't know what you would really do. I don't think anybody else really wants LeBron either, because he kind of just takes over franchises.
So does it bother you that the Lakers kind of run it? That this is how the Lakers operate?
Yeah, I mean, they've always been about glitz and glamour. That's always been the Lake show. I mean, that's how they've been doing it since Jerry Buss took over in the 80s. So.
Big names.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's just what they've always done. But for most of the history of LA, they've had the talent to back it up. And now we're kind of just focused on the glitz and glamour of it all. Even LeBron, breaking the points record. The whole season was just focused on that. It was just focused on LeBron's record. We were garbage that year. We were trash that year. But they're trying to keep this image, uphold this image,
which is a little bit for the next star.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think that Anthony Davis is it's already past time for
Anthony
him to
Day Davis?
Okay, so Anthony
always
Davis
injured,
as the next, so
always
Anthony
injured.
Davis would have been the hope as the next star. But now that Anthony Davis, you say Anthony Davis.
Anthony
Davis.
That's he's always day to day on the injury list.
Yeah.
I mean, he has potential. I mean, not even. He's old now. I mean, old, but He's in his 30s. He's kind of in his prime right now. Yeah, I mean, once LeBron leaves, we'll have the money to build around him, and maybe we can put something together. But yeah, I mean, the best ability is availability, and when you're not available, well, yeah, what are you doing? I don't know. It's hard. I feel like load management and all the rules regarding that have changed in the past season, I feel like have helped out a lot with that, and we saw a lot of players play more than they've ever played before, and I feel like that played a lot into it. And so we got to see a lot from Anthony Davis this year, but just with the roster we have now and with the money we're putting into like LeBron and fulfilling his fantasies of playing with his son or whatever, I don't know. We're kind of in a hole.
What do you think? So if you're the Lakers GM, you ship Braun and Bronny somewhere for whatever you can
Rob
get.
Pelinka's not going to do that.
Some picks. I'm just saying, if this is like, if you were in the perfect world, you get rid of both of these guys. So LeBron goes and Anthony Davis goes.
I mean, now it's too late. Now that we already re-signed him, I feel like we gotta get pieces. The fact that the Lakers didn't sign anybody this offseason pisses me off so much too. Like, we didn't sign anybody. We lost people and we just didn't sign anybody. And we were already garbage this year. Teams got better. I mean, some teams got better. The Nuggets are supposed to get Westbrook, so they're probably.
So you think the Nuggets? Well, okay.
That's what's
it.
supposed to happen.
Okay, so
but anyway, that's
so
besides
you wouldn't? They can't move Anthony Davis for 2 stars.
No, it's too late. They've already committed to it. LeBron and AD have been together for too long now. They're already comfortable together. LeBron re-signed. Yeah, it's all about making LeBron happy now and trying to be the team that he stays
and
with when he retires.
AD isn't super hungry to win now.
I think he got his ring. No, I don't think he's hungry. Not as much as he used to be. He got his one ring.
And the Lakers have a post-LeBron plan.
No, I don't think they do.
And what would be yours? Like, LeBron goes, or you're looking to legit build through the draft, or there's a star that you...
Well, that's what we're supposed to be using 55th picks on, but we're using it on this kid.
Is there an up-and-coming NBA star that you would be like, man, I hope the Lakers move for that person?
It depends. Nah. I mean, we're talking 2 years down the line. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's players, if we're looking at high school players, I mean...
But that's still development, so you don't think
exactly.
Like if
high school rankings don't really matter.
So if Ant says I want to go to the Lakers are gonna. They don't. This is not. This is
that's not gonna. I don't think there's many people that want to be in LA right now, just with how things.
Well, not with LeBron, but in a post-LeBron world, LA is still the best spot to be.
Maybe, I don't know, because nobody wanted to play with Kobe after the post Pau Gasol. Like, that was. It was just Kobe and a bunch of young cats. And I'm thinking maybe that's how probably AD's going to end up.
And Davis is willing to do that.
You think that's going to happen to Anthony Davis? You think it's going to be like Kobe just playing with a bunch of young kids?
That's what I'm questioning, is why...
Playing with Bronny and Scottie
Why
Pippen Jr.?
Davis does that. Like, what's his... Like, why would he want to do that? Like, why wouldn't he say, hey, get me out of here. Brian, you can get your points. You can get another big man in here, a young guy, and let Jackson Hayes get some more minutes or something.
Because Anthony Davis doesn't have a spine like that. He doesn't even have enough, gall to take the scoring reins from LeBron. He's not going to step up and be like, hey, man, this is my team.
Because he should have his own, basically.
Especially with J.J. Redick coming in, too, new head coach. Somebody that got cooked by both of them. This isn't going to go well. It's going to be a bad season. You think
J.J. has a positive impact over Darvin Ham?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he'll be better than Darvin Ham, but that's not saying much.
He has, kind of probably a kick and cut style, right? Where he's going to try to send somebody downhill, like LeBron, pick and roll, and then a kick out to some type of shooter.
Maybe, yeah. I think with his three-point shooting, I think there'll definitely be a focus on that, and hopefully we'll be able to develop there. And maybe that'll help with Bronny's development of his three-point shooting, but I don't know. We suck at
Bronny's not getting minutes, though, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe if he continues to play like this in summer league and then preseason, maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
He may play garbage time minutes to start off. I can't see him playing meaningful minutes though.
Got you. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll come right back. Talk about the predictions for the rest of the league.
And now a word from our sponsors.
And we're back. So, we just talked about the Lakers. Tell me about who's going to win the championship.
Man, I mean, this upcoming season, that's a rough one because Celtics kind of just kept the same roster. They just pay everybody more. So, they gave record-breaking contracts to Tatum and Jaylen Brown in the past 2 seasons, and they got money for Derek White too. Yeah, so they're probably just gonna stay the same. But I don't know. There was a lot of injured teams in the East last season, and the Celtics kind of had an easy path there. Not gonna lie. So I don't know. That's gonna be a rough one. Yeah, Celtics just I just don't know who's gonna stop them. I mean the Nuggets, but the Nuggets plan on signing Russell Westbrook. I just don't see how that's gonna benefit them in any way.
I think it's like I'd look at it if I was the Nuggets is that I just didn't come out of the West. Like I was a little bit surprised that Denver didn't win the game. It was a game 7 against Minnesota, right? Like
Yeah.
it was 2-0 Minnesota,
Yeah.
and then the Nuggets dominated
Yeah.
kind of that whole 4-game stretch, and it was 3-3, and I was sure the Nuggets were gonna win.
Mhm.
I was really really surprised they didn't. So
Yeah.
I would still go like if I wasn't so confident that the Celtics were gonna run it back. I hate to be the guy, right? But Jason Tatum is underrated. Like
Oh, yeah,
he's
no,
better than
I don't-
people say he is, and he could be the best basketball player in the league. There's just too many people around him. Like his stats are held abnormally low for somebody of his talent. Like he could be on a different team 33 points a game.
Yeah, I don't know if underrated is the right word. I don't feel like he's underrated. I feel like maybe he doesn't get as much recognition as he should. Or maybe not even that. I feel like the media kind of just shoves him down people's throats, and people don't like that, and so they resist. People just don't like being told what to like for the most part. Unless it's like somebody marketable. But I feel like Boston, the NBA has become so focused on pushing Jason Tatum. Like they've been pushing him since he was drafted in the
I
NBA.
agree. Likability level is so low.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah, people just. I mean,
he has the most talent. Is why they push him.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
it's
no,
like it doesn't make
100%.
sense that he's the guy who can talk to the media the best, the dude that knows the plays. He has the jokes. His teammates love him, and they put him out in the public. You know what I mean? The girls think he's hot. He passes in the focus groups, but he really doesn't pass the public test.
Yeah. And it's crazy too because he was like statistically he led like the Celtics in almost every individual like statistical category, and he still didn't win Finals MVP or Conference Finals MVP either. And it was just like I don't know. I feel like. Yeah, people just don't like him. I mean, he's corny. He's a goofball. He like even during his celebration, he was copying like other NBA celebrations. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He was like quoting other people. It was like
Yeah, like a basketball kid. Like a
Yeah, it's
basketball
just like-
nerd kid.
Yeah, bro.
And
And then the whole
Jay-
Kobe thing too.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
he's cringy.
Yeah, he's really just.
I don't like Jaylen Brown either, but I do like the rest of their guys. Like
He's
Derek
moving.
White, like Spur. Like I can't believe the Spurs didn't get him
Yeah,
back.
it's true. Dang, yeah, no, I forgot how him and Patty Mills. That was a
Oh
time.
man.
That was a time.
Yeah. I really like Derek White. The whole squad. So me also, I think Boston
Danny
overall is
Green.
going to be the winner. I think the biggest up and comer this year will be the Spurs. Like I think Chris Paul, with the addition of Wemby, is really going to take off. Like that goes from a team that won 20 something games, and I think they probably push 45, maybe even 50. I think they're in the running from my man from New Orleans, Brandon Ingram.
That's not gonna happen.
That's a Coach Popovich type of guy. Like when he got Steven Jackson back in the day.
I just don't
That's
think-
who Brandon
I just don't
Ingram
see that
reminds me of is
happening.
Steven Jackson. Just
I-
kind of fucking angry, stoner, fucking like that shoots when he wants and does what he wants. And
Steven
some-
Jackson, shout out Steven Jackson. Shout
I'm
out.
saying
Now
this
it's at the Palace.
man, I like both those. Like I said, Steven Jackson, one of my favorite players. Yeah, I'd love to see Brandon Ingram on the Spurs.
Yeah, I just don't see how the Spurs would make that happen. I just don't feel like the Spurs have. I mean, I guess with Wemby they have a lot of pop. They have a lot of leverage in pulling people in and having Chris Paul come in now. But other than that, I don't know what other moves they made. They brought in Harrison Barnes. I saw from the Warriors, or not from the
Yeah.
Warriors, but he used to play on the Warriors. Who was he? I forgot.
I think Harrison Barnes is good to be on. Like is good for a winning team.
It's
Like if you were
depth.
trying to win some games, you get a guy like Harrison Barnes. I don't think he's gonna put you into Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, they need.
That's
more
why we need
pieces.
Brandon Ingram.
I think they get first round. I think they make playoffs. I think they might sneak into playoffs or play in. They might make it into the play in and then make it into the playoffs through that.
What who's your like your sneaky team?
My sneaky team.
Yeah, like who's coming up or is gonna get into the finals? Like other than Denver or Boston. Like either a come up team or a team that kind of sneaks into the top spot.
Oh, the Rockets. The Rockets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I respect what I mean. Jalen Green over there, he's been doing his thing. Oh, and the Grizzlies. I feel like people forgot about the Grizzlies and Ja Morant.
Ja Morant's back.
Ja Morant is gonna come back, and he's probably just gonna. Yeah, I don't know. All the 12-year-olds are going to come out with their little braids.
Yeah,
Start
he's a
gritting
regular
again.
season guy too. They
Yeah,
win a
I
lot
don't
of
know,
games because of
man.
his energy.
Yeah, he's
A little
If he can
Westbrookish.
stay out of trouble, I don't know
Yeah.
what his whole situation is.
Yeah.
Bro just likes to. I don't know. He just likes to flash it on camera for some
The
reason.
Grizzlies
man.
are good one. What do you think is going to happen with the Timberwolves?
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like not that they're overhyped, but I feel like there's a lot of expectation on them just because how well they did this year. But they're losing pieces too. I mean, but they also got Rob Dillingham, which was like.
That's a good pick. The Spurs. Fucking Spurs. Let him go.
Yeah, nah. But
I
I mean, I
couldn't
don't think he would have
believe
fit.
that
I don't
shit.
think. I mean,
So?
that's that. I mean, he got it, but that's how
what I
Pop
heard
rolls.
is Dillingham is the fucking guy.
No,
And all
he's
that.
he's gonna be crazy. He's gonna be an amazing scorer. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't think Pop would like him in his system. That's just not how Pop plays. You
That's
know,
why.
That's not Spurs.
That's why I
basketball.
think
That's not
we're
Spurs
gonna get
basketball.
fucking Brandon Ingram. All right. Any other quick predictions you got?
MVP this year. I don't know. Maybe Luka. I feel like Luka could maybe win it if he locks in this
think
year,
so,
especially with
too.
Clay. If Clay can lock in
I
with the shooting.
think Dallas is gonna be a 1 or 2 seed. Like it's gonna, instead of it being Dallas is the 4 or 5,
Mhm.
right? Like as they've been, they win the regular season games.
Oh,
they
yeah.
just know that they were already there, and that if they had the home court and they had the easy path, I think they'd do it. So
Oh, yeah.
Dallas is a good sneaky pick.
Warriors might be pretty decent too with Buddy Hield now. He's just mini Klay Thompson. Yeah, I mean he has this.
Crazy.
Him and Curry have the top
I
2
hope
most made
so.
threes
I hope the Warriors can do
since
good, but
2020. They have the most made threes since 2020. Both of them.
Fucking A. All right, this has been the Glassmith Sports with Joe. I'm Billy, and now back to our regularly scheduled program.